Greetings, royal family, and welcome to another message by the Honorable Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Now, royal family, this message was taught many years ago by the Honorable Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh and is being presented to you today by Yahweh's royal priesthood. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Visit us at Yahweh's royal priesthood, www.yahweh144000.com. And also, royal family, join us at the University of Yahweh, where classes are designed for the Godhead. Visit us at www.universityofyahweh.org. Also, royal family, listen to our weekly podcasts by the University of Yahweh, found on most podcast platforms. We look forward to you being there as well. Enjoy, royal family.
Why did Yahweh bring us out of Egypt? To show us that you could be brought out. And he's showing us that he didn't need an army to bring us out. He just educated one man. And this one man, educated all of Israel. Exodus chapter 12, verse 3, read.
Speak ye unto all the congregation.
Yahweh said, look, I'm not going to go speak to everybody. Moses, Aaron, I want you to go and speak to all of Israel. Now, see, the difference between some of you and Moses and Aaron is they did what he said. So you now have the opportunity to do what I say. And notice, see, there's no room in verse 1, 2, and 3 for Moses and Aaron to come up with their own program. You know, if you let us go, move around, I mean, we'll come up with a program in a minute. We are so funny. I just have to laugh at you. You're beautiful and I love you, but see, you keep trying to be God. And you haven't gotten there yet. You just keep trying. What does this mean? See, Moses and Aaron didn't come up with their program. Yahweh did not tell Moses and Aaron, well, go to the library and do some research and see if you can work up a plan of salvation for Israel. You wonder why black folk are so confused in America? You have a leader in every house. There's a black leader in every house. Ask women. Most women have heard the man say, I wear the pants. I'm trying to figure out what that means. I'm a man and have on pants, but I never figured out what that meant. I wear the pants. I mean, you know where pants fit the body? And you have to remind a woman about that? You don't have to remind her about that. She's controlling you and that. times anyway. Maybe not every time, but most times. Moses and Aaron did not have their own program. Neither did Yahweh instruct them to go try and formulate one. Yahweh gave them what he wanted. He said, this month shall be unto you the beginning of all months. I don't care what you learn in Egypt. Now, I want you to go to all of Israel and speak to them and tell them that. What I just told you, you go tell them. And they didn't say, well, Yahweh, you know best. Why don't you go tell them? So we have people so crazy today. It was probably a lot of Israel just as crazy too. That's why he chose Moses and Aaron. Why he chose Moses, because he knew most of the rest of them were crazy. Oh, hallelujah, Yahweh. The truth is so beautiful. Here, Yahweh has instructed Moses, speak to all the congregation of Israel and say this. He gave him what to say. Moses and Aaron, I'm telling both of y'all what to say. But Yahweh educated one, and then he talked to two. When he talked to two, it caused a little confusion down the road. Because one of them wanted to say, well, I don't have to listen to you, Moses. His sister initiated that stuff, see. She initiated it. She stirred that up and started that stuff. Woman, not satisfied with the garden. It starts something else, all the way back down here with Moses. Yahweh talked to us too. We've seen him. I've been to the feast. I heard what Yahweh said. Become interpreters for me. Woo! Oh, it's not just women, brothers do the same. It seems that Yahweh can succeed in delivering a whole nation of people by educating one man. It's the message right here in the Feast of Passover. Read verse 3 again.
Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for a house.
Notice. The message is to be delivered to whom? Well, what about the Egyptians? Well, I don't want to be saved if the Egyptians can't hear. What about the Egyptians being saved? So you're going to deliver all Israel. What about the Egyptians? Who says that in America today? What does my people say in America today? I come to you with a message for you, black man. What does he say? Well, don't work for it. Now, I wouldn't have any problems with that if he said, what about Chinese? What about Japanese? What about the Indians? Who was here before white folks and all of us came? What about the Indians? What about the Cubans, South Americans, and the Africans, and the Japanese? You notice my people never say that? They're only concerned about Pharaoh. What about Pharaoh? But see, Yahweh didn't send the message to Pharaoh. He had something for Pharaoh, all right. He already tried Pharaoh in Exodus 5:2. He tried him first. Pharaoh said, I don't know no Yahweh. Don't even know him. Don't want to know him. Don't know his voice. Don't want to hear his voice. Don't come to me telling me nothing about what he said, because I'm not letting no Israel go. What about other people? Do they have a chance to come here? Yes. Do all people and all nations know I'm in this city? We have proof. They all know I'm here. Do they know the nights I teach? Then why aren't they here? They know what I teach. It's the opposite of what they teach. I teach morality, goodness. They must not love goodness. They must love TV, which teaches what? You know, don't you? Verse 4. Read.
And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls. Every man, according to his eating, shall make your count for the lamb.
Now, the one message out of this verse is neighbors sharing food. If the household is too little, too small to eat all this lamb, don't do like black folk in America do. Put it in the freezer, see it spoil, and throw it in the garbage can and give it to the dogs before they share it with their neighbor. So I teach this lesson. I've already taught it to you tonight. That if I have a bowl of soup, see, what is that? Sharing. We used to share as a people. But we've come to the point now that when you have your food on the table and somebody ring the doorbell, you hide all the food, close the kitchen, and burn incense. Because you don't want to tell nobody, have some. So you're not even going through taking no chances. If you didn't get a chance, you thought it was one of the kids, and you opened the door and it was somebody else, you say, well, dinner's still cooking. If it was ready, I'd invite you for dinner, but it's not done yet. It's been done an hour. Got all the plates out, getting ready to get it on the table and telling lies because you don't want to share any. So the thing you have to learn here, to be delivered, you're going to have to learn to share. That's the verse there. That's what I'm reading. And if it's too much for you and your neighbor, go on down the line. Just take out enough for you and your family. And after that, you should realize that our family is big. It's more than one person. It's more than the address where you live. That's a hard lesson to learn in America. Verse 5, read.
Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats.
Well, that's a heavy verse there. That verse carries so much wisdom, it's unreal. Your lamb shall be without wrong. The lamb is meat. And when you go back into your mind, you can have the milk of the word and you can have the meat of the word. And this is saying that Israel has been so educated now that they are ready for the meat of the word. They've grown beyond the milk stage. So now you must have the word, the heavy word, the meat is more difficult to digest. So now, in order to be delivered, you must have messages and knowledge and understanding from Yahweh that's more difficult to understand, but you must eat it anyway, and it must be without wrong. In America, it's difficult for you to eat the words that are without wrong in them. There's no wrong in them. They're perfect. They're absolutely moral. And brothers must become more than a male. If you're only a male, you're going to be sacrificed. You know how you run around and you think, I'll wear the pants? You think that being a male makes you a man? No. And you can't be goat-headed. You must be separated from the goat. You know, you study the nature of a goat and go running out there in a pen where goats are. You'll find out how they are. Verse 6, read.
And ye shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month, and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening.
Looks like there's some separation just went on. That what you're going to have to eat has to be separated. Keep it up. What does keep it up mean? Huh? It cannot eat what it normally eats. The diet has to be restricted to a cleansing diet. So you have books to read in America, but they're not clean books. So you need a book that's separated from all the other books. And let your mind feast on that. And you're going to have to kill that immorality. All of Israel is going to have to kill immorality and eat an unblemished word.